So what is the last class we done here? Yesterday.
Consultant role in inventory management, sir.
Okay, right on. Define document types heading. First one. Define document types. Define document types. Define document types. Define document type heading. Right on here. SAP has given standard document type. SAP has given below standard document type. Full stop. In real time, projects, we will use standard. See, WE for goods receipt. WA for goods issue. Okay. WE for goods receipt. WA for goods issue. Okay, guys. Right on. Serial number 2. Define number ranges. Define number ranges. Define number ranges. Define number ranges. Right on. We have to create number ranges to each document type. Full stop. Number ranges will be created for both material document and accounting document. 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 Right on. Material document number range heading. 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 T code OMBT. T code OMBT. Okay. Right on path. Path. SPRO. IMG. Materials management. Under materials management here. Inventory management and physical inventory. Inventory management and physical inventory. Inventory management and physical inventory. Under inventory management and physical inventory, number assignment. Under number assignment, here guys. Second option, material document. Define number assignment for material and physical inventory document. Define number assignment for material and physical inventory document. Define number assignment for material and physical inventory document. Enter. So here comes your T code OMBT. Okay. Now write down. Same like your material master, same, no change. We have to create a group. In that group, we have to insert number range. Okay. So let me check the numbers. think I'll use from 201. Okay. Here guys, click on maintain groups. Click on maintain groups. Then click on create icon. Give group name, GR number range, and I'll give today's T code, and I'll give today's date. Okay, 11/05, comma, year, comma, from and to number range, comma, from and to number range. Give group name, comma, year, comma, from and to number range. Okay. In bracket, 10 digits maximum. 10 digits maximum. Ten digits maximum. So guys, maximum length is 10 digits. Okay. In bracket write down, same for GR and GI. Same process for GR and GI. Same process for GR and GI. Okay, save this. Save. Now go back. Click Control F. Give GR or GI document type, WE or WA. If number range are for goods issue, then WA. If number range are for goods issue, then WE. Okay. Give document type GR or GI. Give GR or GI document type. Enter. Then here, click on document type. Click on document type. Okay. Then here, click on element/group. Then click on element/group. Then click on element/group. Search for your number range group. Here, GR number range, today's date. Search for your number range group and double click on same. And double click on same. Save it. And save it. Same like material master, no change in that. And save. Okay. So this is material document number range. Okay. Now write down accounting document number range heading. Right on. This accounting document number range will be maintained by finance in real-time projects. Write down T code FBN1.
Sir, T code, sir.
Okay. FBN1. FBN1.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Run path. SPRO. SPRO. IMG. Materials management. Under materials management, inventory management and physical inventory. Inventory management and physical inventory. Under inventory management and physical inventory, here number assignment. Under number assignment, here define number assignment for accounting document. Define number assignment for accounting document. Enter. Okay. Here guys, click on financial accounting number range. Okay. Then here, give company code. Because this is pure finance, na? So it is asking company code. Okay. Give company code. Then click on change interval. Okay. Click on insert line. Insert line. Insert line. Give serial number. Give serial number. Here you write down serial number. See, always in real time, 49 serial number should be for goods issue. 50 serial number is for 50 serial number is for GR. This is standard serial number, sir. Okay. Okay. Give serial number 49 for GR, goods issue, 50 for GR. Okay. Comma year. Comma year. Comma give from and to number series. Give from and to number series. Okay, save it. Only internal, don't go for external. Okay. Next, save it. Save it. Next add-on, define field selection. Define field selection. Add-on, path, SPRO, IMG, materials management. Under materials management here, inventory management and physical inventory. Inventory management and physical inventory. Under inventory management and physical inventory here, field selection for goods movement, initial slash header screen. Field selection for goods movement, initial slash header screen. Okay, enter. Here, manage fields. Manage fields. Manage fields. Manage fields and save. Manage fields and save. Okay. Now write on. So you're done with movement types, you're done with document types, you're done with number range, you're done with field selection. Now write on client's role heading. Under client's role, write on heading goods receipt with reference to purchase order heading. Goods receipt with reference to purchase order heading. Goods receipt with reference to purchase order. So what we are doing, we have given order now for that order we are receiving goods in SAP system. Physically we received it. Now we are entering that in SAP system. Okay. Right on. T code MIGO. MIGO. T code MIGO. MIGO. T code MIGO. MIGO. Run on path. SAP easy access screen. SAP menu. SAP easy access screen. SAP menu. then logistics, under logistics, materials management, under materials management, inventory management, under inventory management, here guys, goods movement, under goods movement, MIGO, enter. Under goods movement, MIGO, enter. MIGO, enter. Here guys, this is your GR, goods issue, cancellation, checking, everything will be done in same T code here. In same transaction code, here you can check what we can do. Goods receipt we can do. Goods issue, we can transfer, we can check, we can edit, everything we can do in this. Okay, right on. Select event, this is event, A01, goods receipt, serial number 1. Select event, here I'll write down, you just check it, okay? Serial number 1. Select event A01, goods receipt. Next, select reference document R09, purchase order. Here, these two you have to check here, okay? Just select these two here. Write on these two. Okay? Now write down. Here we have to give purchase order number. Guys, can you tell me what is the purchase order number you have written? I asked you to write purchase order number, na? Can you tell me? What happened here? No one is responding.
403
403
11
11
5 zeros.
5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 zeros. Give purchase order number. Then here, give moment type 101. Goods receipt with P1. Give moment type 101. Then enter. Okay. Enter. No, this is not purchase order number. That is RFQ number, not PO number. Ten five yesterday. Yes. MIGO. Just give PO number here. Enter. Run. System will copy data from PO to GR screen. System will copy data from PO to GR screen. Okay. Now we'll discuss step by step again. Right on. Same again as usual, header and item data. Header and item data. Same. Okay. So right on. Header data, heading. Header data, heading. Yes. Under header data, write on first tab, general data tab. Here, general data tab. Under general data tab, write on first one, document date. Document date. Okay. Yes. Write on. In this field, we have to enter DC date. DC date. See, whenever vendor is supplying goods, now along with that goods, he will give few documents. Okay. And those documents are called DC documents, delivery challan. On that delivery challan, you will have date. So you have to give that date here. Okay. Next, delivery note. Next, delivery note. A delivery note. Right. Here in this field, we have to enter delivery challan number. Here in this field, we have to enter delivery challan number. Delivery challan number. Issued by vendor. Issued by vendor at the time of goods delivery. Issued by vendor at the time of goods delivery. At the time of goods delivery. See, at the time of goods delivery, vendor will give document set, delivery copy. So on that, whatever number is there, now you have to enter here. Okay. Next, posting date. Posting date. Posting date. Right on. In this field, we have to enter system entry date. We have to enter system entry date. When you are entering in the system entry date, full stop. As per SAP standard, we can enter posting date. Sorry, we can enter current month and previous month has posting date. We can enter current month or previous month has posting date. We can enter current month and previous month as posting date. Okay. Next item, bill of lading. Right. This field will be entered. This field will be entered only if you are buying materials from foreign vendor. If you are buying material from foreign vendor. Okay. Right. Bill of lading is a document issued by the foreign vendor customs. Issued by the foreign vendor customs. Issued by the foreign vendor customs. Okay. Next, right on. Vendor tab. Vendor tab. Vendor tab. Right on. In this tab, we can check vendor details. In this tab, we can check vendor details copied from purchase order. Copied from purchase order. Copied from purchase order. Copied from purchase order. Okay. So guys, when you save this goods receipt, system will add a new tab here. In this wherever I'm putting cursor, here. And the tab name is, here I'm going to write that, doc info. Right on. Next tab, doc info. Doc info means document information, nothing but document information. Right on. In this tab, we can check accounting document. In this tab, we can check accounting document. You will get accounting documents now. Those accounting documents you will check in doc info tab. Okay. Next, right on, item data. heading item data. Right on. Click on item serial number. Click on item serial number and maintain the data. Click on item serial number, then maintain the data. Comma. Every line will have individual data. Every line will have individual data. Every line will have individual data. So example, in your PO, you have 50 line items. Na? 50 will display here. System will display 50 here. You have to click on this line item and you have to maintain data. And again, you have to click on second line item. Again, you have to maintain data. If it is 50 line items, then you have to click for 50 times and you have to maintain all the data. Okay. So right on first tab, material tab. First tab, material. First tab, material. Right on. In this tab, we can check. In this tab, we can check. In this tab, we can check material details copied from purchase order. In this tab, we can check material details copied from purchase order. Okay. Next, quantity tab. Quantity tab. Right on. In this tab, we have to enter received quantity. In this tab, we have to enter received quantity in field. In field. Here guys, quantity in entry of quantity in unit of entry. Quantity in unit of entry. So just see, I gave order of 100 quantity, but I received only 50. So I'm giving only 50. Okay, that's it. Next, where tab. Next, where tab. Right on. Serial number 1, movement type 101. Serial number 1, movement type 101. Next, serial number 2, plant will copy from purchase order. Serial number 2, plant will copy from purchase order. Plant will copy from purchase order. Plant will copy from purchase order. Okay. Next, serial number 3, storage location. Here we have to maintain storage location. Okay. Next, goods recipient. Goods recipient. goods recipient. Here in this field, we have to enter goods receipt person name. Here in this field, we have to enter goods receipt person name from stores. Okay. So I'll give XYZ some person name. Okay. Next, purchase order data heading. Okay. Right on. In this tab, we can check purchase order number. Means PO details. In this tab, we can check PO details. Okay. And here, partners tab. Next tab, partners tab. Partners tab. Right on. In this tab, we can check partner details. Okay. Next, batch. Batch. Right on. In this tab, system will generate batch number automatically. In this tab, system will generate batch number automatically based on batch settings. Based on batch settings. Based on batch settings. So guys, for you, batch settings are not done. So batch will not come for you. Okay. Right on. After maintaining all required data, here activate item OK for all the materials. Activate item OK for all the materials. Activate item OK for all the materials. And here, check and post. Check and click on check. And if system displays document is okay. And if system displays document is okay. And if system displays document is okay, then post. Then post. Then post. Okay. So there was some problem in connection. Wait. And system will generate material document number at left bottom of the screen. And system generate material document number means GR number at left bottom of the screen. At left bottom of the screen. At left bottom of the screen. bottom of the screen. Okay, so this is how you have to post goods. Means this is how you have to enter received goods in SAP system, which reference to POI. Just check. So it is telling batch is generating for you, and it is telling you are receiving 50 quantity less. See here. System is telling that, see, deficit of 50 stock means you are receiving less 50 stock. Correct na? See, ordered 100 but you are receiving 50. So it is just giving warning to you. It is telling that you received 50 stock less. Yes, correct na? We are receiving 50 stock less only. So check and post. Post. Check and post. And here system generates your GR number at left bottom of the screen. Got it? This is your GR number here. Okay. So still not yet done. So we'll continue tomorrow from here. Okay. So now you are going to face lot of issues from here. All accounting, because your backend accounting will run now. This is the place where MM and finance will integrate. Fully integrated here. This is a place when you receive the goods, you have to make payment. Na? So here completely accounts will run at backend. Okay. So please capture each and every error and we'll discuss. If you have any errors, please before class you tell me. We'll discuss errors, then we'll start the class from tomorrow. Okay, guys. So bye for the day. We'll meet tomorrow.
Hello, sir.